Hi, conscious Aries! Welcome to my channel on Oracle and Spirituality. Here is your reading for the next 15 days. So we're going to figure out what's going to happen for you or in a specific area of your life in the 2 weeks ahead. For those who don't know me, my name is Gail. I am a life guide and a spiritual teacher, and I help meaning seekers navigate a more conscious life toward greater happiness. And so if you want to stay tuned for the evolution of your energies, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click the bell button for the notifications. And if you want to support my work that I do for free here on YouTube, I put a link for your donations in the description box. Without further ado, let's start with your cards. I'm using the French deck, the Oracle Belline. And for you, we've got the Luck, Parliamentation or debates, negotiations, I think it's called in English, because the cards are in French. Dwindling or decline, thought friendship, the man star, and the fame. So I'm talking to an Aries who right now is in a situation, even if it's a small part of your life or some aspect of your life. So an Aries who is experiencing some sort of decline, some sort of slow death in an aspect of their life. So you're experiencing this situation that is going worse and worse, slowly, but very progressively. Like, it's not something unexpected that is occurring. It's something that is dying slowly because it hasn't been maintained. You've not looked after it properly, or you're not really considered caring about that aspect, and it's deteriorating slowly, and it's kind of aging. So now it's kind of like a room. And it's really going to the wrong direction. Definitely, it's not a surprising energy. It's not sudden, as I said. It's something that you know about. It's something that has an issue that has been running for a long time, really for a while. And so you have been watching it, probably going worse and worse. So I'm talking to that situation here in this reading. So if you can identify where in your life there is this type of decline, and where you're having also those two energies that I'll talk about just in a few minutes. So if you can identify this situation, you'll know that this reading is for you. Don't try to make it fit if it doesn't. But so regarding this decline and this slow death of some sort, you are in a very positive mindset, I would say. So look for where you've got something like this, where you're feeling like that, So you're feeling really opportunistic, lucky, like at least it's not that you're feeling lucky, but you know you're a lucky person, or you know that life has your back. You know that everything is going to be okay. You trust. you trust life, you trust providence, you trust the universe, source, you trust your guides, you trust yourself as well, your ability to catch the opportunity, you know, when they come up, and you trust that opportunities will show up, you trust that life is going to give you the solutions when it's needed, you trust the divine timing, and so you're not so much worried about this situation going worse and worse. So you're doing it right. I mean, this is the right mindset because of the other cards, the other readings. So I think it's just perfect. You're just doing it the perfect way. And you're very open to synchronistic events. And you're very open to receive what life is gonna throw at you, basically. So you're in a state of allowing and trust. And that's very positive. But I feel like you're kind of like, I didn't say that in the French reading, but you are kind of putting yourself in the back seat. It's not like if you are trying to drive anything, and you're kind of in the background, waiting that things unfold. And so you're very conscious about this aspect of your mindset because it's your conscious energy, you know about it. Now, what you don't know about yourself is that some part of you wants to debate and maybe fight, because some part of you wants to stand up for themselves with their opinions, that their opinions get seen and recognized and valued and considered. But you don't know you have all those things to say, or you don't accept that you have those things to say. Maybe you feel that, oh no, it's not really a good idea. Maybe you think, no, I shouldn't say anything. It's not good to say those things because it's like arguing, and maybe you don't like conflict, and you may avoid any sort of conflict. And so because of that, you're kind of in denial that you have things to get out of yourself, you know, to release words, opinions to put out there regarding the situation. And what's happening when it's a shadow energy and you do that, you don't recognize, you don't even see that you have that in yourself, that you want and need to do this, you will see it out there. You will see other people behaving that way and annoying you tremendously. You know, very annoying people who will just fight over every single word, and they'll just not necessarily shout and scream, but maybe for some of you. And it's like they just have something to say for everything, every single thing. They have their word to say. They have something to say about it. So they will stand up for themselves and say, yeah, but you don't understand. I don't want this and that, and this is not like I want, blah, 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 blah. They complain, and blah, blah, blah. and blah, 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 blah. And you don't like it, you hate it actually. You don't like people who are like that, you know. But that's why it's in your shadow energy. It's because some part of you is like that too, but you don't want to allow it. You repress your anger, you repress yourself from speaking up. And so you perceive others as annoying. Yeah. We all have shadow energies, right? So in this situation, it would be beneficial that you see that those people need to talk about those things, and that you also need to talk about your things, what is bothering you in this situation, and accept that it's okay to speak up. It's okay to say what you have to say. And when you accept it and you see the benefit to speak up, then you won't be that annoyed that those people speak up. You won't see it as a fight. And in fact, you're going to see it as a harmonious discussion. And in the next few days, hopefully, you're going to see the results of this parliamentation, and that they're not wrong, or they're not bad people, and you're not wrong either. If some aspect of you wants to speak up, and you do speak up, because this situation will kind of lead you to speak up at some point. You kind of have to, because if they're too much like blah, 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 then you, at some point, even if you repress it, at some point you will go into the debate too. But if you see that it's normal that everyone speaks up, then you will see harmony coming up. What's going to happen in the next few days is that hopefully the conversation will calm down, and you're going to feel this benevolence around you in this conversation. You will feel yourself benevolent and caring to those people, or this person, and you're going to take care of the situation and take care of the people involved. You'll be kind of friends in some way, because here it's kind of like enemies in some way, because you're like fighting with words. While here it's not so much violent. It's not at all. It's not even it's so much. It's not at all. It's very kind and compassionate and caring. And this dog is looking after this flower. So I don't know who is who. You being the dog of the flower, the dog would be more a protector and a caring person, and the flower would be more the receiver. Would be more the fragile aspect, or the fragile person who is receiving love and compassion because they are fragile and because they are scared, and you can see the face like that. It's very anxious, and like she's very anxious and very I'm saying she because in French, flower is a feminine word, but and dog is a masculine word, but it doesn't have to be she. But she is like anxious and maybe upset And so, depending on who is the flower and who is the dog here, I see that the relationships will be soothed and softened and harmonized. And you'll see complementary aspects instead of conflicting or opposing aspects. So you'll be able basically to discuss kindly and warmly and benevolently with each other. And then I feel like actually the flower, I think, here is the masculine, is the male figure in the story. So if you're a male, it's probably you, and if you're a female, it's you, but the masculine aspect of you, or a male in the story, a significant male figure in the story, in all this discussion and debate and ruin and all that. And I feel like this is the male who is the flower, because he needs to be put in the spotlight. Because you have the star here that gives the light to him, and what I was gonna say, I just lost it. Yeah, now I remember. Okay, sorry. So he's gonna be the star within those 2 weeks. So in the next few days, the debate will be friendly, will become friendly, and then this person is gonna be the star of the story, the star of the main character in the story. He would become under the focus of everyone involved. If you are two people, then okay, he's gonna be the focus between the two people. And the reason why I'm feeling he may be the flower, maybe not, but he may be the flower because the oracle is advising you to recognize and put someone under the spotlight, to recognize someone's values, and to put someone under the spotlight, because probably this person was in the background before, and maybe it's you if you're a male. And if it's not you, if you're not a male, and it may be still the male aspect of you that is feeling lucky, as I said, open to providence and life. And okay, so I'll try to be clear, because I'm not sure I'm getting clear here. But where I'm getting in this story is that, okay, I'll read it in this way, and it may be other people, but let's say you're a male, okay? And you are very open to life, open to synchronicities, but you're a little bit in the background, as I said at the beginning. And the oracle is advising you to put yourself under the spotlight and to shine for once, you know, not be in the spot, not be in the background. And because you need probably your values to be recognized, your words to be spoken, and because of that, maybe you are the flower here because you've not been looked after, or you haven't looked after, or maybe you are both, the dog and the flower, but some aspects of you has denied the speaking, you know, of the flower, the flower from speaking up. And so now you're looking after yourself, you're looking after this part of you that needs to speak up, that needs care, and that needs to be put under the spotlight and to be the star of the story, and to be, see what I mean? Now, if you're a female, you can take this whole thing being about still yourself, but about the male part of yourself. And if you feel it's not that, you feel that it's rather, for example, your partner, you know, and he's you've maybe not allowed him to speak up, and maybe he's speaking up anyway, you know, and it's very annoying, but you've pushed him into the background maybe, and now you need to really, because the three cards are happening like this visually. So you've got the man star between those two, and there are two Jupiterian cards, and here he's got kind of a crown, this crown here, you can see it, and this card is saying give him back his crown. Like, basically, if it's your partner, if he's your partner, then maybe just let him speak up, let him talk, and give him a place to express himself, and value his words, value his opinions, and value his experience and everything he has about himself. Put him under the spotlight. So in the next 2 weeks, he'll probably be under the spotlight anyway, you know, but the oracle is really advising you to recognize him, to give him honor and value, and really raise him into a higher position, into kind of a pedestal, because he has been so much put in the background. So that's really what the oracle and what I have to say about those cards. So really, I don't have anything else to say about that. I think I made it clear. So share it with another Aries who may benefit this reading. Like, subscribe, it's always pleasure. It feels good when you do so. And I'll see you in 2 weeks' time, or right now in another of my videos. Check out your three main signs, sun, moon, and rising signs, because they will give you a more complete perspective of your life or of this situation. And have a beautiful day. Bye, Aries.